Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kaviviriritam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Shri Madatatam Bhuvi Ye Burida Janaha. The nectar of the words is the life for those who are scorched by the world. The words which have been uttered by the knowers of truth, which wipe out sins, the very hearing of which is beneficial, which are beautiful, pleasing to the ears, pleasing to the hearts, which are inexhaustible. Those who recount them on the earth are the givers of plenty. Ma. Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, recorded by Swami Brahmananda, a disciple of Sri Ramakrishna. Chapter: The Harmony Amongst the Religions of the World. Harmony of religions is the main message in the 20th and 21st century. There are many religions. Each religion is a path. Religion is not God. And each path leads to the same goal. In St. Louis, we have arts. We can reach the arts through 40, through 44, through 51, through Linjal Boulevard, Delmar Boulevard. From various ways we can reach the same arch. We see those who are down in the Linjal, they think only Linjal can go to the arch. Those who are in the Jalmar, they think only Jalmar can go to the arch. But if you go to an helicopter, from helicopter you see that many roads, many streets can reach the arch. There are many religions in the world: Judaism, Christianity, Islam. In India, we find the birth of 4 religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism. In China, 2 religions, Tao and Confucianism. In Japan, there is Shintoism. The king is God. So we find then in Persia, we find Zoroastrianism. Each religion has many denominations and sects. Now the question arises, are these religions different? Of course they are different. But this religion, the goal of each religion is the same, God. Then question arises, is God different? Hindu God, Christian God, Muslim God, Jewish God? No. God is one without a second. As when the sun rises, we do not say it is a Hindu sun or a Christian sun, Jewish sun. Sun is sun. We cannot put any stamp on the sun. Very interesting. Those who study religion, each religion has many parts, several parts. It has philosophy, it has mythology, it has symbols, it has rituals. They differ. Hindu symbol, Christian symbol, Jewish symbol, symbol of religions we have there. They are different. Rituals differ. Philosophy differs. Spiritual practices differ. Very interesting. But when you realize God, there is no differences. That Sri Ramakrishna will tell us. You drink, what do you drink? Water. The Hindus call it jal. The Muslims call it pani. The Greek people call it aqua. They are drinking the same thing, but many names. So in the last century, not last century, in the 20th century, 19th century, sorry, not 20th, 19th century, Sri Ramakrishna came from 1836 to 1886, 50 years. He taught this harmony of religions. Do not fight, do not quarrel. As Jesus said, my Father's house has many mansions. There are many mansions in my Father's house. So there are many, many religions, and let each person practice his or her own religion. That's what Ramakrishna said. Swami Vivekananda mentioned that thing at the Parliament of Religions. It is not necessary for a Christian to be a Hindu or a Hindu or a Christian. Let each one practice his own religion. And you can get help from others. We can get help from others. One day I remember Houston Smith was asked that you are a Christian, Methodist minister. You go to the Vedanta, you go to Islam, Sufis, you go to Dalai Lama, Buddhist, but you are a Christian. Why do you go to others, places? Houston answered, I eat my own food, but other religions I take as vitamin food supplement. Those religions give me various kinds of food. And that is the reason I am very strong. I get good supplement. Harmony of religions. Sri Ramakrishna, Swami Vivekananda spoke about this harmony in the West. You see, at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago, each representative was presenting and glorifying his own religion. But it was Swami Vivekananda. He talked about on behalf of all religions. Do not fight. Do not quarrel. Swamiji gave a beautiful example. Religion is just like a cow. She gives a lot of milk and time to time gives some kicks also. In the name of religion, we find there are so many good things. All religions are trying to do good to humanity. At the same time, we find in the name of religion there is so much war, bloodshed, killing, murdering. Now the question arises, is religion at fault? No. Religion is not at fault. The people, those who politicize the religion, they are to be blamed. Harmony amongst the religions of the world. To me, religion is just like a symphony. If you go to in our St. Louis Symphony Orchestra, I counted nearly 100 musicians are on the stage. And each person is contributing a music. You are a violinist, cello, drum, flute. There are so many kinds of musical instruments. And they create a harmony, symphony. So each religion, let it play its own music. And we shall put them together and create a harmony. That is the message of Vedanta. Vedanta has no fight with other religions. First I shall read the Bengali, then I shall read the translation, then I shall discuss from the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, each passage. যেমন গ্যাসের আলো এক স্থান হতে এসে শহরে নানা স্থানে নানাভাবে জ্বলছে, তেমনি নানা দেশের নানা জাতের ধার্মিক লোক সেই এক ভগবান হতে আসছে. The light of the gas lamp illumines the different parts of the town with varying intensity. But all the lamps receive their supply of gas from one common source. Similarly, the religious teachers of all countries and races receive their inspiration from the Almighty Source. Gas company. Sri Ramakrishna mentioned, you will find how in the Gospels said, everyone can attain knowledge. There are two entities, Jivatma, individual soul, and Paramatma, the Supreme Soul. Through prayer, all individual souls can be united to the Supreme Soul. Every house has a connection for gas, and gas can be obtained from the main storage tank of the gas company at Shelda. That was this place. Apply to the company, and it will arrange for your supply of gas. Then your house will be lighted. In some people, spiritual consciousness has already been awakened, but they have special marks. They do not enjoy hearing or talking about anything but God. They are like Chataka bird, which prays for the sun, rain, water, though the 7 oceans, the Ganges, the Yamuna, and the rivers near it are all filled with water. It won't drink anything but rainwater, even though its throat is burning with thirst. In another place, Sri Ramakrishna talked about this gas. I shall read, then I shall talk. God is in all God is in all beings, but you must apply to the gas company. It will connect the storage tank with the pipe in your house. One must pray earnestly. It is said that one can realize God by directing to Him the combined intensity of three attractions, namely the child's attraction for the mother, the chaste wife's attraction for the husband, and the attraction of worldly possessions for worldly man. Anyhow, again Sri Ramakrishna was talking about gas company. Why? He saw Sri Ramakrishna's teachings came from his observations and experiences. He saw in Calcutta how the gas company gives connection to each house. Here also our gas company, Lackledge gas company, give connection to each house. Our electric company gives electric connection to each house. Similarly, the electricity, water supply all come from the source. So he is talking about God is the source. All light comes from God. If you do not connect yourself, your house will be dark. I do not know how we can live in this world without electricity. How important it is, this electricity. All activities, everything will stop if there is no light. In Vedanta Upanishad, there is a beautiful story. Kim Jyoti, or where is the light? The light is in the sun. When there is no sun, light is in the moon. When there is no sun, no moon, the light is in the stars, lightning. If there is none of these, the light is in the fire. If there is no sun, moon, fire, nothing, where is the sound? Shabda Jyotihi, sound. There is a light in the sound. Do you know how? Think of that. The whole world is full of darkness. And you are my neighbor. You are calling me, help, help, help. So hearing this sound, remember, whole world is full of darkness. But listening to this sound, I can go to your house. Sound is the light. When there is no sun, no moon, no sound, where is the light? Atma Jyotihi. The light comes from the Atman, self. So, all light, all righteousness, everything is coming from God. It is light. Electricity is not a Hindu or a Christian or a Muslim. Electricity is electricity. That he is talking about. That gas which is coming, it is gas. It is not a Hindu gas or a Christian gas. Of course, there are many companies, Lackledge company, Edison company, this company, that company, they distribute it. But gas is gas. So first example Sri Ramakrishna gave about harmony through gas. God is the source of all religions, of all righteousness, of all paths. All paths lead to God. Then he gave the second example. ছাতের উপর উঠতে হলে মই বাঁশ সিঁড়ি ইত্যাদি নানা উপায়ে যেমন ওঠা যায়, তেমনি এক ঈশ্বরের কাছে যাবার অনেক উপায় আছে। প্রত্যেক ধর্মই এক একটি উপায়। As one can ascend to the roof of a house by means of a ladder or a bamboo or a staircase or in various other ways. So diverse are the ways and means to approach God. Every religion in the world is one of the ways to reach Him. Very clear. He saw in his village how people climb, go to the roof, ladder, bamboo, staircase, many ways. Through rope. Let us see that what M's Gospel say about it. God can be realized through all paths. All religions are true. The important thing is to reach the roof. You can reach it by stone stairs, or by wooden stairs, or by bamboo steps, or by a rope. You can also climb up by a bamboo pole. You may say there are many errors and superstitions in other religions. I should reply, suppose there are. Every religion has errors. Everyone thinks that his watch alone gives the correct time. It is enough to have yearning for God. It is enough to love Him and feel attracted to Him. Don't you know that God is the inner guide? He sees the longing of our heart and the yearning of our soul. Suppose a man has several sons. The older boy addresses him distinctly as Baba or Papa. But the babies can at best call him Ba or Pa. Now, will the father be angry with those who address him in this indistinct way? The father knows that they too are calling him, only they cannot pronounce his name well. All children are the same to his father. Likewise, the devotees call on God alone, though by different names. They call on one person only. God is one, but His names are many. That is one way Sri Ramakrishna gave the example, gave one place that people call him father, Baba, Papa, Dad. There are so many words that we use for father. Similarly, God can be addressed in many ways. Let us see in 506 what Sri Ramakrishna said. He gives so many beautiful illustrations. That is the reason I want to read to you. Master, it is God who does all these things. I do not know anything. That is why you attract people so much. Sir, I have a question to ask. There are two opinions in the scriptures. According to Purana, Krishna is Chidatma, the Absolute, and Radha is Chit Shakti, its divine power. But according to another, then there are some questions. You see, Sri Ramakrishna is talking with the Brahmas. The Brahmas do not believe in the doctrine of Guru. They think Guru is not necessary. They do not believe God with form. To them, God is formless. They have very rigid concept of God. But that is not in Vedanta. In Vedanta, we have God with form, God without form. Both are true. Sri Ramakrishna talks about it quite a bit. Well, it seems to me that both the formless deity and God with form are real. What do you say? Preacher: Sir, I compare the formless God to the electric current, which is not seen with the eyes but can be felt. Master: Yes, both are true. God with form is as real as God without form. Do you know what describing God as being formless only is like? It is like a man playing with a monotone on his flute, though it has 7 holes. But on the same instrument another man plays different melodies. Likewise, in how many ways the believers in a personal God enjoy Him? They enjoy Him through many different attitudes. The serene attitude, the attitude of a servant, a friend, a mother, a husband, or a lover. You see, the thing is somehow or other to get into the lake of the nectar of immortality. Suppose one person gets into it by propitiating the deity with hymns and worship, and you are pushed into it. The result will be the same. Both of you will certainly become immortal. I give the Brahmos the illustration of water and ice. Satchidananda is like an endless expanse of water. The water of the great ocean in cold regions freezes into blocks of ice. Similarly, through the cooling influence of divine love, Satchidananda assumes forms for the sake of the bhaktas, devotees. The rishis had the vision of the super sensuous spirit form and talked with it, but devotees acquire a love body. With its help, they can see spirit, the absolute. Sri Ramakrishna is talking about it's a beautiful harmony of dualism and non-dualism. Ice and water, both are the same. Ice for the devotees, their God takes form. Water, liquid, no form, that is the goal of a jnani. God, Brahman, has no form. This is the beautiful way Sri Ramakrishna reconciled God with form and God without form. নেক্সট কোনো ব্যক্তি যেভাবে যে নামে যে রূপেই হোক না কেন সেই এক অদ্বিতীয় সচ্চিদানন্দ জ্ঞানে যদি সাধন ভজন করে তবে তার ভগবান লাভ নিশ্চয়ই হবে। Whoever performs devotional exercises with the belief that there is but one Satchidananda, God, is bound to attain Him, no matter in what aspect, name, or manner He is worshipped. Let us see what Sri Ramakrishna said in the Gospel. The devotees from Monirampur asked the master how to realize God. Master: you must practice spiritual discipline a little. It will not do simply to say that milk contains butter. You must let the milk set into curd and then churn it. Only then can you get butter from it. Spiritual aspirants must go into solitude now and then after acquiring love of God in solitude. They may live in the world. If one is wearing a pair of shoes, one can easily walk over thorns. Practice. Practice is extremely important. If you say there is butter in the milk, but you will have to chant the milk, then you will get the butter. Similarly, there is God, there is God. You will have to practice spiritual disciplines, then you will realize God. Our problem, we want God, but we do not want to practice spiritual disciplines. And many people do not want God also. I told you last Sunday, do you remember that story I said? Narada went to Vishnu and said, human beings are suffering like anything. God, why don't you bring those people to the heaven? Vishnu said, they do not want to come to heaven. Of course they want. All right, you bring human beings to heaven. 3 days I shall keep the gate of heaven open. Narada ran to the world, found an old man seated on a bench in the park. Hi, do you like to go to heaven? Of course I do. Why don't you come with me? Oh no, right now? Yeah. No. My granddaughter's marriage will be in November, so after the marriage I shall come. Lord will keep the gate open only for 3 days. Well, after death I shall go to heaven, but I shall not be able to see my granddaughter's marriage. I shall not go right now. Then I found a young man very depressed. Do you like to go to heaven? Of course. Too much pain, suffering. What is the matter with you? My newly married, my wife has gone to see her folk, and I am very lonely, depressed. Why don't you come to heaven? Oh no, my wife will be back. Narada could not get. Then he found a little boy on the street and asked, hi, do you like to go to heaven? Of course. Can my mom come with me? Of course. Then this lady said, Narada, shall I call the police? You want to kidnap my son? Narada ran away. He realized Vishnu is right. Vishnu is right. Nobody wants to go to heaven. They love the pain, suffering, misery of this world. Sri Ramakrishna gave another beautiful example. Jato mat, tato pat, which is a beautiful message of Sri Ramakrishna in this page. As many faiths, so many paths. Do not quarrel about religion. Sri Ramakrishna told a funny story. There was a great Pandit named Padmalochana. He was the umpire between two groups, the follower of Vishnu and follower of Shiva. They had fight. Who is great? The followers of Vishnu say Vishnu is greater than Shiva, and Shiva's followers say Shiva is greater than Vishnu. So this Pandit was an umpire. The Pandit asked the follower of Vishnu, have you seen Vishnu? No. Your father? No. Your grandfather, great-grandfather? No, no. Then he asked the follower of Shiva, have you seen Shiva? No. Your father? No. Grandfather, grandfather, great-grandfather? No. Then how do you know who is great? You have not seen Vishnu, you have not seen Shiva, and you were fighting that who is great. Then he reconciled them. The Vaishnava scriptures made Vishnu great. The Shaivite scriptures made Shiva is great. That's all. If you try to compare, you will have to know both of them. Then you can compare. You do not know any of them and you are quarreling and fighting. Meaningless. যত মত তত পথ। যেমন এই কালীবাড়িতে আসতে হলে কেউ নৌকোয়, কেউ গাড়িতে, কেউ বা হেঁটে আসে। সেইরূপ ভিন্ন ভিন্ন মতের দ্বারা ভিন্ন ভিন্ন লোকের সচ্চিদানন্দ লাভ হয়ে থাকে। Different creeds are but different paths to reach the Almighty. Diverse are the means by which this Kali temple may be reached. Some come here in boats, some in carriages, some on foot. Similarly, different people attain God by following different creeds. 486. There was a gentleman named Moni Mollik. He was a staunch Brahmo, and this Hindu evangelist, Shashodar Tarko Chudamani, was trying to bring him back to Hinduism. So they had fight. So Sri Ramakrishna was telling this Pandit. With a smile, Sri Ramakrishna said to the Pandit, Moni Mollik has been following the tenets of the Brahmo Samaj a long time. You can convert him to your views. Is it an easy thing to destroy old tendencies? Once there lived a very pious Hindu who always worshipped the Divine Mother and chanted her name. When the Muslims conquered the country, they forced him to embrace Islam. They said to him, "You are now a Muslim. Say Allah. From now on you must repeat only the name of Allah." With great difficulty he repeated the word Allah, but every now and then blotted out Jagadamba, my Divine Mother. As the Muslims were about to beat him, thereupon he said to them, "I beseech you, please do not kill me. I have been trying my utmost to repeat the name Allah, but our Jagadamba has filled me up to the throat. She pushes out your Allah." Up to this is the mother, and you put Allah in there. So mother is pushing the Allah out. What can I do? I'm helpless. Sri Ramakrishna is so funny. Up to this is mother, Hindu. And here you forced me and converted me and put Allah on my tongue. The mother is pushing the Allah out from my sister. To the Pandit, please don't say anything to Moni Mallik. You must know that there are different chests. There are also different powers of digestion. God has made different religions and creeds to suit every aspirant. By no means all are fit for the knowledge of Brahman. Therefore, the worship of God with form has been provided. The mother brings home a fish for her children. She curries part of the fish, part she fries, and with another part she makes pulao. By no means all can digest the pulao. So she makes the fish soup for those who have weak stomachs. Further, some want pickle or fried fish. There are different temperaments. There are differences in the capacity to comprehend. Bhinna ruchiri lokaha. The tastes and temperaments of each individual are different. You cannot force religion. I sometimes say, I cannot make you religious, but I can create an atmosphere that when you come here, you can feel uplifted, inspired, you feel good. That is my job. I cannot make you spiritual. You will have to make yourself spiritual. I always say religion cannot be forced. You cannot put a revolver and say, love me, it doesn't work. If love does not come from within, same thing religion. It cannot be forced. You see, 374. Sri Ramakrishna to Jai Gopal. One should not harbor malice towards any person or any opinion. The believers in the formless God and the worshippers of God with form are all, without exception, going toward God alone. The Jnani, the Yogi, the Bhakta, all without exception, are seeking Him alone. The follower of the path of knowledge calls Him Brahman, the Yogi calls Him Atman or Paramatman, the Bhakta calls Him Bhagavan. Further, it is said there is the eternal Lord and His eternal servant. Jagopal. How can we know that all paths are true? Master. A man can reach God if he follows one path rightly. Then he can learn about all the other paths. It is like reaching the roof by some means or other. Then one is able to climb down by the wooden or stone stairs, by a bamboo pole, or even by a rope. মার ভালোবাসা সব ছেলের প্রতি সমান, কিন্তু কোনো ছেলের জন্য লুচি, কারোর জন্য খই বাতাসা প্রভৃতি. That is the end or what?
No, there is some problem with the connection.
খই বাতাসা is just translate that way. The mother provides luchi, fried bread, for some people per price. According to your choice, mother supplies that kind of food to her children. 188, 188, 89. Kedar. Those rishis could not recognize Rama as an incarnation of God. They must have been fools. Master, seriously, please don't say such a thing. People worship God according to their tastes and temperaments. The mother cooks the same fish differently for her children, that each one may have what suits his stomach. For some, he cooks the rich dish of pilau, but not all the children can digest it. For those with weak stomachs, she prepares soup. Some again liked fried fish or pickled fish. It depends on one's taste. The rishis followed the path of jnana. Therefore, they sought to realize Brahman, the indivisible existence, knowledge, bliss, absolute. But those who follow the path of devotion seek an incarnation of God to enjoy the sweetness of bhakti. The darkness of the mind disappears when God is realized. In the Purana, it is said that it was as if 100 suns were shining when Rama entered the court. Why then were not the countries burnt up? It was because the brilliance of Rama was not like that of a material object. As the lotus blooms when the sun rises, so the lotus of the heart of the people assembled in the court burst into blossoms. As the master uttered these words, standing before the devotees, he suddenly fell into an ecstatic mood. His mind was withdrawn from external objects. No sooner did he say, "The lotus of the heart burst into blossom," than he went into deep samadhi. He stood motionless, his countenance beaming, and his lips parted in a smile. All right, I shall stop here tonight. Sarva Dharma Samanvaya, harmony of religions. Do not hate anybody, love people, serve people, be friendly with all. That Sri Ramakrishna said. Don't think that your religion is the best and the greatest. Who knows? Who is the greatest? Only Lord knows. Your Wi-Fi worked or not?
Little bit it did not work, Maharaj. We'll have to buy. I think I put one in the middle, so I'll have to buy one more so that the connection comes all the way from the other place.
Oh, he is bringing one for you.
Subrata, yes.